Hi everyone, Noula here. Today we've got some fun things to do about flipping our lid. If you haven't heard that term before, let me introduce you to the hand model of the brain. But before I do, I'm just wondering, have you experienced flipping your lid? Have you experienced what it's like when you just kind of lose it a little bit? This is the hand model of the brain. This is our brain stem. Our old brain, which is also the amygdala, the limbic system. And this bit here is the prefrontal cortex, okay? The administrator, the one that can make decisions for us, right? When the amygdala goes off, literally what happens is we've flipped our lid and we are now offline. And this fellow here is in charge. It means that our emotions are running rampant. Why do our emotions run rampant? Well, it's a warning system, like somebody may have said something to you that upset you and you don't understand why it upset you, but it might have had something to do with, a sense of who you are. And that puts the alarm bells off. But sometimes they're also false alarms. And then we end up reacting and not responding. And when we react, we say a lot of stuff that actually makes the situation worse. If you want to find out more information, please go to Dr. Google and check out Flipping Your Lid, and also Dan Siegel, who created this. The important thing about understanding flipping your lid is that it's not your fault. However, you don't want to just be hostage to your emotions, right? So you can now be responsible to do something about it, because you want to have self-mastery, right? I know, we're all Greek little warriors out there. We want to have some self-mastery, including the older ones, by the way. It's not just for the young ones here. So what I've got for you is a technique which is called trace it to erase it. And it sounds a little bit like a weird thing to do, but I promise you this. If you do this even for 10 minutes a day, every single day, you will see changes in you in less than a week's time. So this is I've got myself some tracing paper. I've put the tracing paper down and I've just used this blue tape, which is called painter's tape from Bunnings. I've got my sharp pencil. Now the thing is you can't go fast. That defeats the purpose. And you have to go so slowly. But what happens when you do is that you zone out. And it's like a meditation. It's a mindfulness style of meditation, but it's more than that, because your hand and your brain are engaged in an activity that is fully focused. Now you might be wondering, how is this going to help Miggy? It helps because you're creating space in here. You're creating new neurological networks, and that means that those rampant moments start easing off. You're bringing calmness, peace into your brain space. And you know what? The brain is like anything else, a muscle in our body. And every musmuscle that we have needs exercise, right? So this is an exercise for our brain. Go do tracings, learn about the hand model of the brain, and become master of self. See you soon.